Welcome on in, Justin, Shadow, Clickstedits 34. Welcome to the stream. How we doing? How are you? I'm well, thank you. How are you? Congratulations, Shadow, for being third. Welcome back, Justin. I hope you had a good June 2nd celebration. For those of you who don't know, June 2nd is the day that we have just all decided is everybody's birthday. So, even if your birthday is some other time, no it's not. It's June 2nd now. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? You're third, yeah, and Shadow third, and Justin first. Welcome, welcome. It's good to see you guys. Okay, first off, if anybody is on vacation and they're joining this stream because they want to be a content creator, but you're on vacation right now, go enjoy your vacation, okay? This is work stuff, all right? Second of all, thank you for being here. It's so good to see you guys. I am so blessed to be able to show up and just have such a sweet, sweet, vibrant community. You're amazing. Well, thank you. So are you, I'm sure. Alright, putting my hydrate down so I don't accidentally knock it over, because we already have the mug from yesterday. Can't drink from my paint mug when I gave it normal water, right? Right? That's how it works. Legend is here. Ah. Welcome on in, Legend. Good to see you. Justice's vacation is in a few days, so today I'm technically working. Oh, I can tell. Hi. Hello. That's so loud. Oh my gosh. Can you shout out South Africa, please? South Africa, where are you? Hey, South Africa. I don't know if South Africa heard me, but I shouted it out. Does that count? Shadow says no work on vacation. Exactly. Alright, well I hope you enjoy your vacation. Just ignore the fact that I thought you were on a vacation already. Alright. Guys, do you see something that's missing in the back of the stream? I know I said it yesterday, but some of you guys weren't here yesterday. Do you see what's missing? Do you see what's missing? Do you see? Do you see? Ah! I have a whole other side of the room! It's so nice. I'm so hyped. I maxed out the entire thing. Hope it was heard. Right? We love our silly, cozy vibes. Yeah, we do. I am learning to eat well before streams. Something that my brain does. Hi! Hi! Welcome on in, Clicks. So exciting. I'm waiting for the echo because it's gonna be so loud. It's gonna jump scare me. Hey, Clicks, please don't redeem hi more than once at a time. Hi. I'm gonna have to set a limit on that, won't I? Hi, Gemma. Gemma wants to say hi. She heard you guys saying hi. I have to log into Streamlabs. I have to log into Streamlabs. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alright. See, this is the beauty of having things happen in stream is you discover the rules you need as you experience them. There's the echo. There's the echo I was looking for. Both of them. Alright. Oh no, don't gamble, don't gamble, no! Not the gambling again. Redeem lurk, have a good lurk. Thank you for joining. I put my water down and then I immediately lost it. Only one high redemption at a time, please, because shocking echo. Yeah. So every one high you redeem actually buys you two. So have a good lurk. For those of you who don't know what lurking is, it is where you watch a stream but you're not engaged in chat and you just hang out. So yeah, Jinx here. Hello, morning y'all. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Legend, for catching that and saying hi to Jay. Jay, it feels like I just saw you, like, last night. But that's ridiculous. Why would I ever see people last night on a Sunday night? But it says, good thing I forgot how to gamble, right? Okay, this music, I feel like I'm yelling over. So we're gonna bring it down. Oh, I can breathe again. Shadow, shadow. Hydrate, alright. Alright, I'm gonna have to put a limit on how many things people can redeem at a time. Alright, store. Alright. Quantity. Global cooldown. Okay. So that's, yeah. Okay. Global cooldown. 500. User cooldown. I'll just do 6,000. There's the echo. Alright, for BAP. Boo! I lost, so no more gambling for me. Bro, how do I get... I don't know, buddy. Oh, you have to be in chat for longer. Alright. So if you spend all your points in one go, this is a life lesson for everybody. If you spend all of your brain cells or all of your money or all of your points in one go, you're going to be really unhappy for the rest of it, and you got to save up and work with nothing for a while. But if you use moderation and you just do it one at a time, you can wait for the perfect moment and enjoy your redeems. You get points by watching stream. Heck yeah. Alright, so cooldown, user cooldown. I'm just adjusting. This is one of the streamer chores. And I will try and make it so that you guys can see what I'm doing. Aha. Let me just change the screen. There we go. So I have all of these store redeems. Sensor Lily, Hootie, Bap, Mwahaha, Ban a Word, Light Glyph, Ice Glyph, Spicy Toss, Plant Glyph, Saying Hi. I'm gonna make this user cooldown a long time. You can only say hi once now. Go is a lot. I think if you're a mod, you can add it. So, quantity. Let's do 1. Let's do 4 per stream. There we go. Get your wiggles out. We're gonna say is 100. And basically what this means is it means fewer people can redeem them at one time during a stream. So when there's a lot of people, it's gonna be a lot. So I'm gonna set global cooldown to 0. But user cooldown, only one person can do buy at a time. So you can't, like, spam buy. Stuff like that. Shadow says, I was there for the old texts. Justin says brain cells are gained by chatting, but no spam, please. Actually engage in community and the stream. Legend says same here, Justin. Yeah. Justin says, ooh, speaking of plants, my tomato plant is going well. Heck yeah. Alright, Clicks Edits, you have refused to... Yeah, so, I'm gonna time you out for 5 minutes because you are spamming, and, that's not very kind of you to ignore my mods, because my mods are very cool. I love and trust them all, and, if you don't respect my mods, you're not respecting me, you're not respecting the community, so you get timed out. When you come back to chat, please just be a part of community. Don't spam. That means don't redeem every command. That means take an interest in what other people say. That means contribute to the community, not just spam redeem all the commands, okay? Thank you very much. If you do not listen to this, if you don't do this, if you don't respect what I'm asking you to do, we will ban you from the channel completely. Thank you. All right. So, boundary setting, we can check that off. Shadow says, tomato. Right? I don't know if you guys have seen the pictures in the Discord, but the tomato plant is so flippin' cute. It's so flippin' adorable. I love it so much. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's good. And I don't really do gardening anymore. I don't have a green thumb. I have a forgetful brain. But, oh boy. Let's do 10 minutes. That cute picture makes me I want to do gardening now. I just do. I want to do gardening. Alright, I think we took care of that. Great, that means all of the redemptions available, over there underneath, underneath here, all of those redeems are at a limit, so you can't really, like, all of these, you can't spam anymore, which is great. However, you can still spam in chat trying to redeem them, so that kind of sucks, but at least the audio isn't going to assault me again. The thing about boundaries is it's not just about respecting your boundaries, it's respecting the other people in the community so that they have a good experience too. And I don't have a green thumb, Shadow quotes me. I have a forgetful brain. Thank you for quote 72, Shadow. Yeah, moments like that where you contribute to the community and stuff. Boundaries are there to protect those moments that everybody can enjoy. So if you ever feel like, oh, if you ever feel awkward about setting a boundary, or like, oh, I hope I didn't ruin it for that person, you are protecting the stream for the people that act the way you want your stream to have the community of. Quote 10. The world is flat. That may sound flat earthy. Alright, before we get too far into the stream, let's begin with some prayer. If anybody has any prayer requests, you are more than welcome to put them in the chat. But God, thank you for today. Thank you for each person that has come into stream. Thank you for all the people that will stop by or watch this VOD, and all the people in the community that you've blessed me with. I pray that you show off in their lives, and that you just remind us of how much you love us. Thank you, God. Amen. Today, I have a couple of tasks that I wanted to do, and I thought I would bring you guys along with me to kind of narrate my thought process, to co-work some of the tasks that I've been putting off, because I have 3 classes now, and I don't want to do my YouTubing stuff, but I do. I'm just, my brain's all over the place. So it's a little bit of co-worky. I'm narrating it so you can see my thought process and whatnot. And then it's also like behind the scenes of how I take an idea and turn it into content that other people see. So I got this bulletin board, and I actually meant to decorate it in stream yesterday, and I was so brain foggy and migraine-y, like on the cusp of a migraine, that I completely forgot to decorate it. But we have it, and we'll decorate it some other time. Maybe next Sunday, perhaps. And on it, we have some tasks. So first off, on the bulletin board of things to do, Shadow's saying, quote, 71, it's good to be glad to be alive. Heck yeah. Art stream setup. Yesterday I did an art stream, and it was very unplanned. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, and it was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, and it turned out to be really, like, chaotic, and while it was a good time, and I was so grateful for the people who showed up, who did, and it was, I think, a fun time. We created some cute art pieces that I have back there that you can kind of see hints of. You didn't decorate it because you got bored. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. I don't have a return pun. Oh no! I didn't decorate it because I got bored. Something make a bulletin about it. Oh, boo! Tomato, tomato, boo! Bad joke, bad pun. Okay, I'll work on it, guys. I'll work on it. But yes, it was a great time. But it was a very unplanned time, and so certain elements, it was a very scuff stream, which again, scuff stream, best stream, but I'm hoping in the future it can be a little more smooth if we work on some tasks today. So, I want to work on camera angles and setting up the Canva over and underlays. I can't do the camera angles right now because that would be way too overstimulating for you guys, but I can work on the Canva. So, let's do it. Let's do the Canva. Switch to gaming. And then we're gonna go over here. These are my under and overlays. We have the underlay and then the overlay. This is my just chatting. This is the one we have right now. Shadow says, scuff stream, best stream. Justin says, we need some punishment for no return pun. Yeah. I loaf these puns. Haha, bread puns. Yee. Alright, so this is, of course, the one that I use when I want to show you something on stream, but the art stream was kind of different. I'm going to copy and paste this one, and for the art stream, I almost wanted a really small camera angle, yes, and a bigger art angle, but it was almost like I needed it to be square. Not even this rectangle, more square. And then have like a reference or something. And now that I've moved the elements around a little bit, I'm like, ooh, I kind of want this to be a different vibe. So I think square, we keep that vibe, bring it over here. Quick says, looks nice, thank you. Shadow says that joke was returned to sender. And welcome back. Thank you for respecting the rules of the stream, and I look forward to having you in chat. Alright, so we are going to move this down here. Eek. Let's see. We want the art visible. And then I also want, like, references. I want to see how this works. Maybe if I stack these. over here, make them a little bigger. And then I can take this. Ah! Oh no! Oh wait, no, it's fine. It's fine. I thought I had text over top what are these? Bubbles. I thought the text was over top it, not actually part of the bubbles. So I thought I had to do everything manually, but I don't. I can just copy and paste the style, which is great. I love it. Alright, so what am I doing right now? I am adjusting stream layout for user-friendly experiences. A lot of times when I am in stream, I have to adjust things, and I have to make things look better because I didn't set it up correctly beforehand. And just by taking the effort right now to adjust this, I'm going to make it a lot smoother and easier to not only start art streams, but also in general, like keep up the flow of things, which is very helpful. So what I just did there was realize that I was looking away. So on the face cam, I'm looking away from the screen over there. And I realized I want to be looking over here. So it looks like, I basically want, whenever I'm looking at things, I want it to look like my eyes are looking at whatever you guys can see. So right now I'm just looking off stream. And that's really weird. So instead, I'm going to focus it so at least I'm looking at the screen a little bit. And then I might actually change it so that the orientation is a little different. So that when I look over here to work on things, it looks like I'm looking at the screen. It's just a little detail that makes a big difference, in my opinion. Alright, so I'm going to switch screens that are being captured, and now whenever I look at it, it'll look like it makes sense, I guess. I don't know. So this is kind of, sort of, absolutely an art thing where you think about your line of sight and your eye lines, and you consider, okay, where is the audience's eyes going to be drawn from, and how can I make the art or whatever they're looking at, how can I make this piece make more sense visually? So in streaming, that can look like making sure that wherever you look on stream is wherever stream will end up looking, if that makes any sense. Continuity, yes, thank you, Shadow, that's the word. And I found, even if you don't do art or, like, care about art too much, if you apply just, like, the most basic, like, things to your stream setup from art, it makes such a difference. So here, I want to align it so that it's neat. I'm just gonna highlight all of those, like, right-click, space evenly, and tidy up vertically. And now, they're all the same distance vertically. I'm going to do that again. Ah, gotta have them highlighted first. Highlight them all, highlight them all, right-click on one of them, apparently. Space evenly, horizontally. What happened there? I'm gonna Control Z. Highlight them again, and I'm just gonna see if tidying them up does anything. There we go. Tidy up makes them all nice and consistent there. Because he says, as I set up my stream setup, I scream. Spotify window loves to bug out. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so this is going to be the art one. I've made myself a little bit of space here so I can move these things up for visual pleasure viewing convenience. I don't know. So let's move my webcam up. I like having the background here, so having elements kind of layer over, it gives it a nice little effect, in my opinion. And then actually, because we have so much space, I can move this over and make chat go flush with the edge of my camera, and that just makes it look a little smoother. Actually, if I move this over and then chat expands, we have about the same distance from this camera angle and the chat edge to the end of the screen, that it looks a little more balanced. And then I'm just going to center chat a little better. And bam, so we have the rules, we have my pronouns, we have my little froggy self, and then I'm actually going to do an art frog. Because I think I've seen a few. If all else fails, I'll go to my epic frog reference list, and then I can have a frog doing art in the corner here. And it'll represent me doing art on this screen. Again, continuity, things that make sense. Alright, I'm not seeing it. We're gonna go to home and we're gonna go scroll down. We're gonna scroll down. Oh, might be YouTube branding, actually. Because this is now to create the teaser pic for social posts, then attend to the tomato. Also proud of everyone in our community. Heck yeah, you're doing great. See, this is how I do the thanks to our members things. And then I have a froggo for each person. And down here, I have a lot of them. Okay, so one of these is bound to have a paintbrush. This is drawing, sketching. Yeah. Froggos. Sweets. I feel like I've seen frogs with paintbrushes, and I've used them. I just have to find them. It's like a Where's Waldo? Where's the frog with the paintbrush? Here it is! Found it! So I'm going to Control C and go back here. We're going to have this froggo for continuity and consistency and whatnot. Status says, boop. Yes, also proud of everyone in our community. Heck yeah. Y'all are killing it. All y'all. All y'all. I had a dream. What was it? I had a dream that there was like a meetup, but it wasn't like a Comic-Con meetup sort of thing, and it wasn't like a scheduled meetup. It was just like in the hypothetical world where we all live close enough to have our hypothetical businesses together. And we just like met up for like D&D or something. But it wasn't D&D. It was like just hanging out for stream, but it was IRL. And I was late. And I remember just being like, where did I put the dang cookies? But it was such a good feeling to be able to see you guys in person. Although, I'm not sure that I really conceptualized everybody in person. It was just like, yes, this entity next to me. I'm gonna go see them. It was very interesting. Alright, so now that I have the art, I'm going to copy and paste it twice. And for the first one, we're going to do the underleg. So we're going to get rid of all these over things. Go. And we'll keep that. Alright, so there's the underlay. And now, we get rid of the underlay. So, everything here should disappear. So that means this box, and these things. And this is there too, so this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. And now I can download it as a transparent PNG. Cool username. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Logan. How you doing? Hope you're getting some better sleep than last time. Cozy says, we just somehow got a community mansion that cleans itself. Heck yeah, that's right. That's what it is. Alright, so we've got our art stream set up with our underlay and overlay, and then when I'm done with this stream, I can adjust the camera angles. Oops, can you see that? I can adjust the camera angles and mess with the details here until it works. I'll probably have to recreate the under and overlay, but I'm showing it so that you guys can see what I'm doing. Jay says, you see a PNG of a blue jay sitting next to you? Yeah, I just started, there's just a PNG. Yes, I love it. Logan, if you were, I was just telling stream chat about, I had a dream that live stream happened, but it was everybody in person, but it was just their entities and their streamer entities. So Jay being Blue Jay Bard Music, it's just like you see a PNG of a Blue Jay. Who would I see if I saw your character from stream? That'd be great. Who's sitting around the table here? I don't know why I was sad about not bringing the cookies, because like Jay's obviously going to bring the cookies for us. Obvi. Okay, so while we're here and we're adjusting this, I want to adjust, what is this? This is my art stream setup. I really want to label this somehow. Art stream setup. Okay, and then this one is the current one. So this one, I actually want to reverse the views. So that this, let's make it a group so I can just move it. So that this is over here. The camera is right here. And then chat goes over here. So I'm basically just flipping everything. Rules stay. Yeah. And then let's make this horizontal because it fits the space better. Okay. So now be able to bring this down just a touch. And when I download this and implement this, oop, this is clipping chat just a little bit. There we go. Now we should have a little more cozy setup here so that when I look over here, I'm actually looking here. Because when my face cam will be over here. Hee hee hee. You would probably see Veronica Sawyer. Yeah. Cozy says, Jay brings cookies, I bring the magic pasta that everyone can magically eat because it is magic and everyone can eat regardless of food intolerances. Heck yeah. Somebody draw this. I love it. I love it. Alright, and you know what? I didn't change anything about this. I just, I didn't change the ratios. I just changed where it is. So I could probably Control CC, okay, or CVV. Let's do the underlay first. This is why I need to ungroup it. It's good for moving as a team, but other than that. Alright, alright. I think that's good for the underlay. Current page, saving as a PNG, not a transparent background. Logan says, I can bring music. Jay says, I can also make magic pie that everyone can eat. He says, now to tend to the tomatoes, so while I go lurk, behave y'all. Thank you, Cozy. Enjoy tending to your tomato plant. Alright, Alright, and then here, we're just going to have the overlay. So we get rid of everything else. Ah, not everything, everything. There we go. And now we download this one as a transparent. Hey! Congrats to my overlay, it's a transparent. Congrats on coming out. Alright, so we're going to take this. You're going to see how I do it. So screen share underlay, double click, we're going to browse. Now I really like these, right? So I'm going to take these. Oh no, I need to adjust the files first. Legend says I'll bring the seats. Hey! Yeah, you will. Yeah, you will. Alright, why? I don't see it. Oh well. We're gonna take these, bring it to content creation. We're gonna go to branding, under overlays, and paste. So this is going to be screen share overlay with 2 Y's so it doesn't delete this thing. And then screen share underlay with 2 Y's. Alright, so now that's in a place where I can find it. We're going to browse. There's multiple. So now we're looking for, so this is the underlay, so I need the screen share over underlay. Underlay. There we go. Done. And then screen share overlay. Browse. Screen share overlay. There we go. And now we move everything to fit, which is just a matter of hopscotch. Chat comes over here. It is Monday. I am sleepy, but I am here for behind the scenes creator chaos. Howdy, y'all. It's so good to see you, Ember. I haven't seen you in a while. Yay! Welcome, welcome. Alright, and then we're gonna make the height just a bit bigger. I'm gonna see how that is. It's a bit big, so instead of 350, let's try 340. That fits. That fits. Alright. Move this over just a tad. And everything else fits really well. I like this. I like this. And now, whenever I'm looking over at this second screen, it looks like I'm looking at what I'm working on, which I really like. And then if I have it on this one, I'm just staring straight into your soul, so it works fine either way. Legend says, what about the tables, Legend? I guess, Everett, what are you bringing to the hypothetical, magic gathering? What is it? Cozy says, Jay brings cookies, I bring the magic pasta. Jay's bringing magic pie that everyone can eat. Logan brings music. Legend's bringing seats. And I'm bringing... You know what? I have a spare table. I'll bring the table. Emily says, life has been lifing, but nice to be back. Beautiful screen organization, by the way. Thank you. Oh no, I forgot. I forgot where, Spotify goes. Oh noes. Can we put it here? Can we put Spotify over? Let's put Spotify in the corner here. Or in this corner? I don't know. Let's rethink this. What if I make the Froggo just a little tinier, tuck it in, and then make She-They big again? That should give us enough space. Let's see. So we're gonna download it, not transparent, because this is the underlay. We're gonna go back to this screen. We're gonna change the underlay. Control X. We're gonna go back to content creation under overlays. We're gonna paste it. We're gonna do screen share underlay. Open. No. Let's do screen share underlay with 3 Ys. Hello? Can I do this? Screen share. Underlay with 3 Ys. There we go. There we go. Yay! So now, what if I just like, I don't know. This is something I'll have to figure out. We can crop it. We'll figure it out. Ever since we got food, we got tables, I guess I'll bring magic drinks. Legend says, listen, I specialize in seats, not tables. And that is so fair. That is so fair. Let's go back to just chatting. Oh no, chat disappears. Chat disappears? Oh, that just won't do. That just won't do. I behave by my standards, just... Why was that held? Mr. Conductor Bro, hello. Morning, Lily. Good to see you today. Right back at you. Welcome, welcome. I love silly, cozy vibes. Me too. We are talking content creator chores. So, I just finished the art stream setup. We can take that off and put it down. And now, next one to do is stream description, titles, and thumbnails. But I'm feeling a little like antsy this morning. I think it's called having energy actually, but for me it feels like being antsy. So, are you gonna stay? Are you gonna stay? I'm gonna let it be for you guys. Let's start a poll. We were temporarily in the void. Oh no. You were. How was the void? Did I have cookies? So glad I let my dogs out. I got an email. Yes, I do have a class. Alright, so what do we do for the break? We're doing a little break, but it's a break from what we're doing right now, not a break from the stream. I'm not going to go on a BRB screen yet. I might. I'm not going to say I'm not going to, because, like, I might. But, as a break from what we're doing, do we want to do another idea, which is brainstorm bid ideas together? Or we can take, decorate the bedroom, because I have the room slightly set up so we can decorate. Or we can do a you know, those are the two things coming to mind. So I'll just put other comment. Start poll. Let's see what you guys want to see. Mr. Conductor Bro says, I love silly cozy vibes. Emery says we were temporarily in the void. Cozy says, yes, the void had cookies and they are tasty. Oh no, you got turned into a snack. Oh no, what shall we do? Shadow says, Re. Emery says, the void did have cookies, yes. And Cozy says, still so excited the bunk bed is gone at least. Heck, yeah. Shadow says, remember, voids are for staring, abysses are for yelling. Please stop conflating the two, as we are not insured for that. Yes, thank you for that reminder. We have Insurance Shadow here. Shadow for Insurance is here, and she's reminding us. Ooh, brainstorm video ideas or decorate the bedroom. Every time there's a vote, it goes between the two. It's a tie so far, but we have 7 concurrent viewers, so I know at least one of you guys can break the tie. Conductor Bro says brainstorm video ideas for the future. Alright. I'm gonna give it another minute if nobody else votes. Ooh, brainstorm video ideas. Oh, but now it's back. But now it's there. I vote decorate, but only because brain fogging on the video ideas. That's okay. That's okay. Ember says, how do we get void insurance to become a thing? Do we need to invent a new section or... I don't know. Shadow, how do we get void insurance to become a thing? Like, how do we insure our void? Is there an insurance premium we have to pay? Is it like a certain number of cookies we sacrifice? And what about the abyss? Guys, it's 50-50! It's 50-50! Okay, how about this? We do both of them. I don't know why I didn't think of this before. We do both of them. Hear me out. You're forced to either way. I guess you could click out of stream. But, we do 10 long-form video ideas, and then we decorate the room. And we do 10 short-form videos, and then we decorate the room. And then we do 10 live stream ideas, and we decorate the room. I like this. Alright. Alright. Here's the idea. Because he says, what is the payout if we are in the void, especially if it is only temporary? Yeah, but what if it's not like, what if it's just like we're hanging out? Like, we're not renting the space. Like, if we hang out in the space or we use the space, fine. But if you just like pass by, it's like you're being invited in. I think that's fine. It's like we need one more vote. I was the vote, and I decided yes, and we're doing both. Both and. That's how it goes. Okay, so, video ideas. Yes, okay. So, first one. Let's do... So, 30 ideas while decorating the room in between? Yes! Exactly. Okay, long-form video ideas. I have, 6 channels. 6 channels. That I'm working on. Now that I say it out loud to you guys, it's a little cray-cray, it's a little wild, that's a little wackadoodle, that's a little lackadaisical, that's a little chaotic, that's a little scream into the abyss sort of thing. But I have no defense. I'm getting inspired for short ideas, right? So we're gonna start with short ideas. And we're gonna do this channel, right? Shadow says, it's more insurance for us when something in the void files a complaint because they were yelled at, and that's not part of their contract. They specifically are for staring. There we go. Yeah. If we use it in a way that we're not supposed to, that's no bueno. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can make this as...
This is not a sword that is long? Yes!
Oh, thank you, David and Clark from Sellsword Arts. Okay. Well, you definitely have energy today, and I love that for you. Thank you, Umber. Yeah, I'm finding that after... This might come as a shock for you guys, so I'll let it sink in for a second after I say it. But I'm finding that when I'm in a lot of pain and in a flare-up and on the verge of a migraine and I've already had a full day, I don't have a lot of energy. It's wild. But when I wake up and I'm rested and I've eaten food and I've spent time in the Word and I've cuddled my dogs already, I seem to have more energy. It's wild. Again, I'll let that soak in for a second. It's shocking. Xiao says, oh, surprise Pikachu face. Oh. What? Because he says, still need to take that cozy Pokemon playlist for Pokemon Day streams. Heck yeah. Alright. Let's see. Can we do this? Yes, we can. But do I want to do this? Not in the manner I'm thinking of. So let's reframe. Do I have to... So, okay, let me narrate what's going on in my brain, because you're just seeing, like, a lot of things happening, but it's not really, like, making sense, probably. I want to create 10 shorts ideas for the channels I have on my thing there. I usually do this on my phone, right? But that requires a different camera setup, and my other camera is really fuzzy. So, I'm going to write down something that I find would be helpful for my setup. Another camera angle. Alright, so that's out of my brain. That's for future Lily. And now I'm going to figure out a way to do that. Not like this. We're going to do it on the big screen. Because he says, who would have thought being well-rested, well-fed, and relaxed gives energy? We must tell the presses. Indeed, we must. Verily. Forsooth. SEO. Yeah, we can do that here. Okay. Legend has mind blown. Emerus's mind blown at this totally new information. Alright, let's go back to the gaming live stream. Look how when I switch, my face when I'm looking over here still looks like I'm looking over here. Isn't that just so flippin' cool? Alright, we do need to make sure that it doesn't shut off when not visible, because I want chat to stay across my stream screens. Okay, so we have this. We're gonna view it. We're gonna put it on mute so we don't overstimulate. Did I already comment? No. But you already commented. Good job. Third. Okay, so this is my For You page, right? This is what it looks like. What if I do F11? Does that make it better for you guys? I think it does. I think it does. That's so cool. Ooh, Tuhu. Toho. F11. Let's also watch this. Give it a like. Let it watch. Alright. You know, I really like the F11, but I do need to see my tabs. Because he says, I see me! And this is Justin at you! Yeah, and here is Infinity C, and here's Maya I don't know, I've not actually heard her full name. Whoops. And Hank Green! Can fish fart? Yes, they can, and it's very interesting. 12 out of 10 recommend that one. Ooh, I really like this idea. This makes me interested. So this is how I, brainstorm video ideas. I look at other people's content. And even if it's not related, if something grabs my attention, I save it to a playlist. Choose a title. I liked this thumbnail title. I'm gonna make it unlisted. I'm gonna let people collaborate and create. Collaborate. Copy invite. There we go. And then I'm going to invite people off stream. Ember says, hey, I watched Hank Green the other day. His videos are interesting. Excuse me. Right? I love it. Okay. I like this one. Because right now, and then another thing, this may not apply to anybody else, but for me, since I have so many channels, I have 6 channels that I'm thinking about. So I'm thinking for this neurodivergent Lily channel, these things interested me. So let's see what patterns I see. And then when it comes to the shorts, we're going to do something entirely different. What gets my attention? What gets my attention? I like this. This gets my attention. I liked this. I like this a little bit, but it's not really like my vibe. This gets my attention. Stuff like that. Shadow says, I don't know if your setup allows for it, but you can have the screen cropped for us, so it's essentially F11 for us, but you can still access your tabs and stuff. Very true. Yeah. The issue, like you said, setup would have to be adjusted because of the ratios. But thank you. Hey, Mr. Conductor Bro! Let's give this one a like. Hey! Have you guys seen Mr. Conductor Bro's channel? It's so cool. There's a lot of read-alongs, but there's also some forced perspective stuff that literally recreates Thomas the Tank Engine stories. And it's wild how accurate it gets. Like, I love the content so much. So creative. Trying to focus specifically on things that interest me regarding Neurodivergent Lily, which is like gaming, which is like art, stuff like that. I like, this is a flag for if you have like body dysmorphia, but I do like the storytelling and the framing. So I'm personally going to save it for myself, but if that's something that triggers you, don't do that. Let's see. I like this. I think I'm just into an art tutorial mode, so that could be influencing in that, but it can also influence my stuff. I also like this. Even though this is for the other channel, I still like it for some reason. This is Jay's video. We're gonna support Jay as well. I already liked it because I watched it 8 months ago. Let's do 3 more. 3 more. Wait, what? You know, that, when it started auto-playing, I really liked that. So, I liked this. No. Ooh, I like all the colors here. I like all the colors. And I like how Gem is outlined here. Okay, so now we have this. We're gonna go to playlists. And we're gonna go here, and we have 11 videos. And we're not actually gonna press on them. We're going to look at the playlist. Hello, can we just look at the playlist? Yeah, there we go. I'm going to analyze these videos and see if I can copy something from these and turn it into content for myself. Cozy says, ooh, speaking of Minecraft, seeing that Minecraft video, bought the Java Bedrock combo, so when back from vacation, time to add to stream. Hey! Jay says, no, that's my video! I am going to support all of the people in chat. You make good videos, guys. Cozy says, I see Australian snacks. Ember says, oh, hi, Jay, and aw, don't be embarrassed. Heck yeah. Don't be embarrassed. Unless you want to be, in which case you're more than welcome to. Okay, we're going to half and half this so that we can see the thumbnails really big, right? Can I F11 it? No. This is not how it works. Okay, I learned my lesson. And then we're going to take Canva and put it over here. Alright, so this one has big, it has a cohesive. Let me actually go to thumbnails. I feel like I have one specifically for thumbnails. Live stream thumbnails. Come on, it's somewhere around here. Oh, here, study with me thumbnails. Alright, so we've got some live streams, and we've got some actual thumbnails. And this one we're going to zoom out. This one we're going to stay zoomed in. Ember says, love how you can half and half stuff on Windows. Right? I love it so much. Alright, so this was one of the original thumbnail concepts for the one that I ended up with here, where it's like creating social media profiles for these characters. Done these. I really like this one. I like how I did my makeup, and I have a little bit of jewelry. I have a very simple outfit, and we have a interesting depth of the foreground and midground, and yeah, I like how I did this. And I'm gonna see if I can do that same, like, intrigue, using some of these as inspiration. Okay, so first one, let's just add a page here. We have a face, so uploads. I have faces around here. I have Justin's face, but I also have my face. There we go. I'm going to take this. Alright. And copy this style and apply it here. And then we're going to rotate it to match this person. And then really big, simple, 3-word text right here. And then I have a streaming background somewhere over here. Yeah. Thumbnails. Set images background. So this one is going to be bright yellow and pink. I'm gonna make it pink as the background. It's gonna be some sort of video. Let's just do mine and make it really big so that we follow this. Let's do this. Make this one yellow. I feel like I also want to play with blue because that's what it is in there. So let's do blue. Alright, and then I can just copy and paste this one. Alright. There we go. And then just copy and bam. This is giving gender reveal vibes. Not gonna lie. But we have a bit of a different thumbnail vibe. Now, I think I might want to try this being pink. And then these two being yellow. Or, vice versa, make this blue one actually yellow. Alright, so obviously I'm not going to have a first video, but I can replace that with lorem ipsum soot something. I don't know. It does look like a gender reveal. Yeah, so I have my brand colors now. Hey, it's a boy! Because that's how Legend and I plan to do the gender reveal for Bub. Gender reveal vibes thumbnail. Heck yeah. Well, you're welcome. I just gave you a thumbnail idea. That's great. Alright, so now it's centered. Let's just make this a little more distanced equally. Yeah, that looks fine. Okay. And then duplicate page and go to the next one. Eating blocks. So this time we have a person just sitting there neutrally. So let's go back to uploads. And I should have one. Here we go. We're going to apply the same edits. And if you're wondering, I do edit my photos so that it's brighter and more vibrant, and you can see what I am a lot more clearly. We're also going to cut it because she has just a little bit visible. We're going to go straight in the middle. Delete this. And then we have this text behind the head, which is interesting. So, and then this one's going to be white. And we've got a shadow. So this is how I actually learn different thumbnail styles, and how I learned to make content that looks appealing. Is I just kept on copying other people, and this is how you learn to write, is you copy other people and you see what works and what doesn't. So this, I'm going to do white outline, and then let's do a bright red. Alright. There we go. First. Yeah! So the first one kind of clips over the hair, and the other one is behind the hair. So let's bring this. You can go to layers and tuck it in between. And then you just adjust so that it's not too bad. And then I see a bit of a drop shadow on her as well. So let's edit. And let's add a drop shadow. And it'll intensify. Okay, so now I can see that. We're gonna make it really subtle and blur it less. Alright. So not that far away. We want just like a very casual. Lucas's drops typo. Sorry, my phone is glitching. I'm so sorry. No worries. Totally understand. It's usually when people like start spamming nonsense that it gets a little overwhelming, and we ask people. But we have like a 3-strike thing, and you get timed out if it's really a problem. And then if you come back and you're still doing the problem, then we ban you. But then also, you know 2 people, so you're vetted by 2 people in the community. So if they tell me, like, oh, hey, that was a glitch, that was genuine, it's not going to happen again, you will get another chance. I am unfair in that sense, but it's fair because they've been part of the community and we trust them. Alright, so here, we want some sort of visual thing coming up, interacting with my character, and I'm wondering what I can do for that. Guys, it says it happens, kiddo, but we appreciate knowing. Ours says no worries. Yep. See, we're very chill. We're very chill. As long as you're respectful, we're super chill. Alright, next one. Ooh, this is gonna be so fun. This is gonna be so fun. I want to play with different backgrounds for the art things. So instead of me, and I'm gonna delete this one, and we're gonna do black, and we're gonna do a different font entirely. Yes. Okay. And then we're gonna do Pokemon art. So I'm just going to redo an art piece thumbnail that I've already done. I don't know that it's here. I think it's in the other one. Because this is creating a basic thumbnail for Cooking with Cozy, because inspired, though no background yet, but a basic start. Yeah. Alright, where is it? We kind of did this one. Here it is. Umbreon and Espeon. So this is my original one. But this one, I kind of want to see. And we have the same angle thing. So if I just... It's honestly perfect as is. And then we just need elements, photos, wood. And let's do a background. I like the subtlety of this one, so not so thick. Maybe this one? That's cuter, but I still like the grayish background. That could work, that could work. So the only thing I'm seeing now is it looks kind of fake. You know, this one you can tell it's literally on wood. This one, it looks like I took a picture of it and then put it on top of another picture. It's not very, like, realistic. So what if I add a drop shadow? And this is about, again, this is a bit of art, is looking at what makes sense and making it a logical continuity thing. And we want to blur. Let's do it kind of blurred. Let's do it just slightly off. Not very far off. The intensity is way down. There we go. Okay, and then they have a little thing here, but it's clipped by the timestamp. So I think I'm going to keep Pokemon art here. And then I'm going to do maybe like a shape. I definitely like having a little graphic there for sure. We're going to go graphic. Because graphics are a little more 2D. It's not as much. Don't want it recently used. Let's do magic. Okay. Now let's do shape. It'll give you a bunch of different shapes. And I like it. Let's do... Ooh, this kind of gives watercolor vibes. Oh, but it doesn't really match the vibe here. Since this is fatter, but it kind of clips into the timestamp, let's do a longer one. Let's just change the color from sage green to maybe one of the brand colors. Move this over. See if that works. Yeah, I still have a lot of space, so I can move this. And then real-time watercolor tutorial. This one is going to be, so this was Pokemon art, and we're going to do real-time acrylic commission. And this is a different font, so we're going to do that. Bam. And then it's white, so we might try white. Yeah, it doesn't contrast enough. So I think I'm going to keep the blue. And maybe just do white with a black background here for the text. Yeah! Alright, there we go. Make Pokemon art just a little bit bigger. And now we have a really simple thumbnail. Make it just a little, just a little lower for balance. And then maybe like this. Make it a little taller. Balance it out. And then there's there's two characters. I don't know. It looks okay. It looks okay. Because this is finding a good color for the font, but happy accident found a good color combo for the gardening bits. Heck yeah! Alright, so we've got one, and then when I take a picture of other art, I can clip that video. So, so let me redo this one, and real time watercolor painting. And then we'll do the picture of Mimikyu here. And that's going to be kind of like orangey. So let's do maybe orange. Brown. Yeah. And that means I want to make this background instead of that nice white wood grain. Let's go back to photos. Let's do a nice dark wood grain, which makes this text need to be lighter. We can do pink. Oh yeah, I'm liking this. Alright, and then when I take a picture of the Mimikyu, I'll be right back. I'm not done with it, I still want to work on it. But here's what it looks like. You can see what I was talking about with it being a totally different, like, color setup. I'm just going to take a photo and then add it to my Canva uploads. So cute, thank you. I couldn't find a lot of non-AI art on Pinterest, so I decided, you know what, I'm gonna use that as my art reference. Because I can just plagiarize the plagiarizer. And make it better. Alright, so we're going to study with me. Empress is adorable, thank you. We're gonna go uploads. Upload files, photos and videos, upload it, select. I will probably need to do a tutorial for that, but... Alright, and then I added it here, so I can take this from here and add it here. Alright, so we're going to delete this one. And this one, we are going to use background remover, and then crop it. So I probably could have just cropped it, but oh well. Yeah, so it's not complete at all, but this is kind of what it would end up looking like. And then it's super boxy. It kind of looks like a frame, so I'm going to do what they did here, take inspiration from them, and just kind of tilt it. And so it's kind of facing in here. These are complementing this. I think I want to use the yellow for this one so that it just kind of matches a little better. And then I think I'm really happy with this. Yay! Boondocking with Boomer, welcome on in. Turn up your mic level. Let me check my audio. Thank you for the feedback. My mic should be good. My mic is up plenty. So if you want to increase the volume on your phone or your computer, I think that should help. How you doing? Boondocking. Why is your channel name so familiar to me? How do I know you? Are you from Adventure Gear TV? Do you know Mario? Hello! Welcome to the stream. Thanks for saying hi. Jay says, I don't really use Pinterest for art stuff anymore either. Yeah, it can kind of suck. Ember says, I still manage to find good reference on it though, but I scrutinize and wonder how many are AI now, sadly. Yeah, it can be rough. Boondocking with Boomer says, your level is very low. My speakers are on full. Interesting. Let me show you what I have going on. Because when I'm talking, my gaming mic is all the way up for me, and, I don't know. Speakers are on full. Interesting. How is that? I'm an RV traveling YouTube channel. Yeah, so I think I found you from Mario with Adventure Gear TV and what was it back in the day? Off-road adventure? Off-grid adventure. Yeah. Check your actual setting. Yeah, so I'm adjusting my mic. I will switch to just chatting. I have, let's hope it doesn't max it out. So I have it up, and I have turned it up just a tad so you can hear me better. I know Mario and Off-Grid Adventure. Cool. Well, welcome on in. Thanks for saying hi. How is the audio now? I've turned it up just a tad. I don't want to max out the audio because sometimes it sounds really bad when I do that. But I do know that I tend to be I can talk. I do tend to be rather quiet. Jay says you can turn off AI in Pinterest. That is very good to know, Jay. I did, and I still get AI stuff. They just don't label it as AI, which sucks. So yeah. No, I mean your Windows setting. Windows setting? I don't have anything else for that. I have my mic, I have my Streamlabs, and that is basically it for the audio that I have, input-wise. But thank you for the input. I don't think I can do much to change it. I'm using Streamlabs and a mic, and it works for everybody else. I'm sorry you can't hear me very well, though. But thank you for the feedback and your concern, and thanks for dropping by. We're talking about thumbnails. Your Windows mic setting? Oh, that's an interesting one. I will definitely play with that after this stream. But for now, while everyone else can hear me pretty well, I am going to keep it as is. I'm going to write that down. Thank you for the feedback. Windows, mic, input. There we go. It's okay, I just turned up speakers full. Yeah. Because even though right now I'm not talking very loudly, sometimes I get really loud, and I have my mic settings set so that it's, we don't max out the audio when that happens. Because he says, speaking of AI labeling, gotta love Steam for having AI disclosure on it. Heck, yeah. We love it. We love it. Okay, so we've got some ideas. This isn't obviously my first video. I'm just glad that we got it more towards my branding and less towards the gender reveal, honestly. We have this, and this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's do another one. Let's do something like this. So this is going to be, let's just rip off Ollie Orion Sounds video when I do a game. Let's just rip it off. Let's just learn from the experts. Let's say that I'm doing Palea. I'm gonna take this screeny. And get the best part of this visual. We're gonna steal it. We're gonna set it as the background. And then we're gonna add my character, which I don't have a character. So I'm sorry, Cozy, but we're gonna take your character. And we're going to not replace the background. I meant background remove. The complete opposite. You look like a young Demi Moore. I have no clue who that is, but does anybody in chat know who Demi Moore is? I'm assuming it's a positive comparison. Interesting. I also have dark eyes and eyebrows and hair. I'm also white. I don't see the resemblance, but interesting. Alright, so I'm definitely gonna have to find a different way to do this. Because that's really... Let me see if I can make it a little more sharp. Adjust. Bring the brightness up so that you can see it. Contrast down. Vibrance. And I really like the saturation. I play with saturation way too much. And sharpness. There we go. That's okay. Ever since what a thumbnail pipeline. From gender reveals to whatever else. Yeah. Steam is awesome. Heck yeah, Jay. Boomer says she's a famous actress, lol, from movie Ghost. Oh, cool. Ever since I've heard of Demi Moore. Cool. Okay, so I am just consistently not being educated on things. Okay, so because we are doing Justin's stuff, let's just make Cozy a free one. Cozy, you want a free thumbnail? You're getting a free thumbnail! Let's do this one. I know it's a Pokemug, but I think you only have Pokemon mugs. I need you to do a reaction face. I need you to do a reaction face like Ollie, okay? I need you to take, like, screenshots if you like, oh my gosh! Okay? And then let's take this yellow, because I like the yellow. And it's got the background. Because he says, yes please. And if anybody here has a channel that you would like me to make a thumbnail for, I would love the practice. Ever since custom Lily thumbnail live! It's very fun to practice different, like, stream setup stuff. So this one, there's so much going on. There's a lot of shapes that are this same wiggly, thin size, that I have to change it so that it stands out. You want contrast, right? All that contrast. Let's see, what do you do in Palea? You do a lot of resource grinding? But that's no. Let's do, I don't know, not my first time. How about Palea, magic, exploring, hunting, resource grinding, running around. This is describing Ollie's first experience. I could use some pointers. Heck yeah, okay. Another moderator just handled this. Thanks, mods. Jace is on my thumbnails. I try to match the vibe of the album cover or music video of the song I'm covering. That's so cool. That's so cool. Also, Boomer, feel free to share what your channel is about and introduce yourself to chat. I totally forgot because I was trying to remember who you are. But yeah, we have a bunch of content creators here, and we love supporting each other, and I happen to know that your content is very cool, although I've had to take a break from off-grid content and travel content because I've been working on getting my degree, and having my sights set on traveling is not helpful for studying, unfortunately. But when I was watching your videos, they were very interesting. So feel free, if you make videos in chat, share what you do and introduce yourself to each other. And I'm glad that you stopped by, Boomer. Okay, so Pokemon. Adventure awaits in Palea. This is the most vague thing ever. We want less. The reason why this one works is because it's hard to explain. And I'm going to try. I think I need a snack. It's 10:30. It's been a couple hours since I ate something. I don't want to eat this. Guys, we're gonna have a snack break. Justin, do the reactions for the thumbnails. It should be easy to be dramatic. You're a theater kid. roasted. I saw I just went straight into the red for that. That's so funny. Roasted by your little sibling. Goodness. Because it's just took a few selfies. I'll upload to Canva later. You better have been making eye contact. I know that's hard for you, but I need you to make eye contact. I know, but it's the camera. It's not real eyes. You can make eye contact with the camera, please. Clip that out of context. Lily forcing autistic person to make eye contact. Oh, man. Lily's so ableist. She just doesn't get it. Meanwhile, either I made too much eye contact or I made too little eye contact when I was assessed for autism a couple of years back. They also made up. Like, I've had several concussions, but they made one up, and then they also diagnosed my mom by accident, just by being inconsistent with their notes, with, like, a very severe, untreatable terminal disease that she does not have. Let's see, this isn't enough context. Can we do drop? Offset. No transparency. Yeah. Okay, so that makes it pop a little more. Let me see. What are some other things? She can't sing. Wait, what? What if it's something like obsessed with Palia? Ooh, my new hyperfixation game. That's too tall. What if we change the text? Make it big. Wait, so we're making a cozy thumbnail. So, hold up. I need to go to the group. I think it should be fine. If I'm here, and then I just skip here, copy. We need to put fewer Pokemon there. It's a little busy. Okay. So let's do this. Bam. This matches the vibe. This gets neurodivergent people. It gets people wondering, oh, this game looks cool. It's like fantasy, and why has it got this person hyperfixated on it? Do I have a new hyperfixation game? Ember says, I got food coming soon, so no snack break for me. Ember says, Lily, no, lol, you're very accommodating. Thank you. Jay says, after taking lessons with her for 3 to 4 years now, good news about eye contact. I'm starting to be able to look my voice teacher in the eyes now. Hey! We love hearing how you're feeling more comfortable and confident. Cozy says, fun fact, I've gotten much better over the years with eye contact. Heck yeah. Logan says, I got taught to look at the person's chin as a hack. Jay says, I would stare at their nose. I'm one of those people that says, I don't like it, but I understand that this makes people feel valued. So, as a people pleaser, I learned to, like, have hacks. So I did, like, just in case that's triggering, let me scroll up. I'm like, what if I do? I'm gonna become a person who's really good at making eye contact, and then I just had a character of a persona that did eye contact really well, and it wasn't me, it was that character. And that's masking for ya. Fixation. Maybe if we do that. dash. Yeah, that's a lot nicer. And make these a little smaller. Question mark? Yeah, that fits a lot better. There we go. And then we can have it clip. We'll do the trick. You remember the trick that we did up here? Where this text is in front of me, which is in front of this one. That's left to right. Let's do it here. So you're not flipping. We're bringing you in front of all of this text. Yeah! Okay. Okay. Wait, no. What was it? First, second, third. Okay. So first, okay, this is front, and this is last. First, second, third. Got it. Got it, got it. My new hyperfixation. I'm going to make sure that this clips both characters. And then, instead of all red and white, not you, let's do my new game in, let's try yellow. No. Black. White. That's blue. I know colors. Effects. Let's do black. No. So definitely white outline. But the text. That's too patriotic, which, nothing wrong, but we're not, it's not the vibe. We're going cozy, right? Go green, but that's too Christmas, and again, nothing wrong with that, but what if we do a slightly different outline color? What if we do red outline? No. Blue outline? Maybe. That's kind of Pokemon-esque. Yellow? Green? Brown? What if we do that? Wow! Floating heart for 10 jewels. Thank you, Shadow. Oh, Mr. Conductor Bro, thanks for the mention. That means a lot. You're welcome. Thank you for creating such cool content. I kind of like the idea of staying in the same vibe or color dropping. Let's color drop. There we go. Alright, and now we have this. Woo! So let's do this, and let's make you taller. Just slightly. There we go. Love how the wedding ring is on full display. We really got a heckin' amazing community here that always brings a smile to my face even when depression strikes. I'm sorry that you've been struggling with that. But you're doing great and I'm super proud of you. You're killing it. Alright, you got a free thumbnail? I'll send it after stream. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 10 more to go. That's fine. Alright, before and after. We're just gonna look at it. We got 3 people and text on each one. Okay. So, we're gonna do uploads. We're gonna do unhappy. We're gonna do oopsies. Forgot I used this for my homework. Let's do happy. And then, ooh. What if I do this one as the unhappy? Okay. And then study with me. I have some good thumbnail edits over here. So I'm just going to take this so I can copy and paste the effect. Honestly, I may just keep that. Okay. Which one was it? There we go. Yeah. Let's take this, apply it here. Take this, apply it here. Amber says, oh, so glad to hear. Boo, depression goblins. Chat says, depresso espresso no bueno. Yeah. Alright. Let me reference. Stern face. Confident on the right. And then kind of like, I don't know, on the left. Almost hiding. I'd have to take another picture or upload another one. So, let me see if I have one that I can take really easily. Ugh. Oh, I used to. Let me go find it. Yeah, okay. So, I have an unhappy. Get it here. You'll notice because I have different lighting, it looks different across different things. And we're gonna flip it because I'm not mad at that character. I'm just unhappy and I'm not looking. And then I'm gonna bring this to the front. What if... Ooh, plot twist. What if this is the difference between masking and unmasking and meeting my needs as a neurodivergent person? Cool. Okay, so reference, it's a blurred background and they're just smaller. Okay. So, smaller. Got it. Got it. And then, ooh, can I make it? Nah. Let's make it smaller. I don't know why my hair is so flat there. That's very funny to me. Alright, and then let's do the standard background for my streams. Bam. Can we actually make it a little... I don't know. Ooh, we have to do a different background because we don't have that bed anymore. Heck yeah. Hydrate so you don't dehydrate. That's right, hydrate your brain. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna do the text here, and then I'm gonna go get my num-nums, because I said I would, and then I forgot. Mad and unhappy. And you'll see that it's really hard to see that text, so we're going to make it pop. What happened? Where did it go? Where'd it come from? Where'd it go? Where'd you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Found them for Cotton Eye Joe. I've been married a long time ago. Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Unmasked and happy. There we go. And then let's make it yellow to represent the joy. I don't know. Ooh, tasty num-nums. Yes. What is it? If I had to start over. before. Oh. So this one I'm just gonna focus on after. No. Unmasked and happy. Or joyful. I'll go with joyful. And there's a lot of yellow in here, so I'd want to adjust that, but I'm trying not to lose momentum. Let's take one of these. My story. Effects. Let's do outline. Let's do black. Let's do white. Let's do it. Let's do plain white. And then do a nice pink. Solid pink. Bright pink. Bright pink. Bright pink. Bright pink. Bright. Barbie pink. Yay! I love pink. Okay. My story. Only thing I don't like about this is, like, I really like pink, and I would want this to reflect the pink, but oh well. Not my best work, but that's okay. Okay, I will be right back. I'm gonna leave you guys with the just chatting so you guys can look at my room, and when I come back I'm gonna eat, we're gonna decorate the room a little bit, and we're gonna have some fun. Yay! I'm back! Oh, I forgot to unmute. I'm back! Alright, what happened? What? We're gonna what? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Why is there so many Barbie and Ken dolls? And is that Pepper? Guys, I brought Gemma in. She can't have Pepper. Guys! Come here. Let me pick you up out of the Pepper. Come here. Gemma, come on up. Come on up. Come on up. Yes. Well, hi, guys. Hi, guys. Welcome back. Thank you, Gemma. Somebody is definitely gonna have to make a compilation of the chair pranking me. Well, welcome back, guys. How'd you do? I see you guys had some chaos. There's a whole new bunk bed in the room. Oh my gosh. Can somebody fix my chair as a prank? Oh no, we didn't mean to hurt the doggo with Pepper. It's okay, you guys, it was part of your plan to see her. Right? Hi, welcome back. Yeah, thank you. Obviously, we're just teasing around, we're joking around, we're pretending to put stuff in here, and Gemma is safe and sound, everything's good. It was an excuse to bring her up here so you guys could see her. I know, a really elaborate ploy. Oh, so cute. I love you. Did you, sweetheart? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, okay. You ready to go free? You ready to go free? You wanna go see? You wanna go see? Go see. And she's gone. Alright. We have done some good work in the thumbnail realm. We've got like 6 of them. I'm gonna take a break and then come back and do legends. This is the room, guys. Apparently I have a whole new bunk bed here. It's just slightly off camera. Yes, we want to see the buffer, yeah. Woo! Okay. Was not anticipating having to take down an entirely new bunk bed, guys. Woo! This is gonna be a lot. But it's okay. I'm built for this. You see these muscles? Actually, that hurts. Right, so back here, we have our stuffy lineup. They don't all have names, right? This is Lila. Lila with hand crochet. by none other than Selene Art Creations. They are a content creator over on Twitch, but they also have a YouTube channel. They hand crocheted Lila. So sweet. I love it so much. So cute. There's even a little dog tag. So cute. And his hand, it has a tag that is hand, like they sign their name in an embroidery thread. It's amazing. And then we've, of course, got Stitch, who's a weighted, microwavable plushie. Because he says that's so cute, right? Then we've got my laptop, which I can put on my art table here. Let me see if I can give you guys a little different angle. Let me just... That should work. You just see him like, hi guys! That's great. Alright, we've got trash, so I'm gonna put that in the trash can over here. Let me know how the audio is, because I'm kind of like trying to project so you guys can still hear me. Oh hey! I was looking for this. Here's another paintbrush. I'd like to know where my paintbrushes are. In here, we have another plushie, because, you know, why not? Why have one plushie when you can have 5 million, you know? So, I just have, like, a plushie collection. Alright, alright. We have art from Selene. A gorgeous, gorgeous Emerald Glory Red Fox. So cute. If you can't tell, my room is sponsored by Selene Coster. And we also... Oh, wait, no, this is Chromatic Chaos. I was wondering, because there wasn't a lot of emerald, and I could have sworn that emerald was a cat-like thing, not a fox. And it is! This is Emerald Glory. This is the line I have. And I kind of want to do something with art in my bookshelves. I want to have a bookshelf in this corner, just like I have a bookshelf over here. So I'm thinking art goes in the bookshelf for now, and then... Ow! Whew, that hurt. Alright. We have some ring clips and whatnot for, like, attaching different things. I don't know. I've collected various things over the years. Let me see if I can move my chair so you can see a little better. We have a gorgeous shimmer teal curtain pair. It goes all the way down. I think I might want to use this in the other room, actually. So I'm going to put this to the side. We have a plush dragon. I have a lot of stuffed animals, okay? They bring me joy. We've got a cute little ram, I guess. I forget what it's called. Also by Selene Coster. Gorgeous. Love it. Also going to hang this art up. Or feature it on the bookshelf. Like there. That works. Tunda's World, hello! Welcome to the stream. We are now decorating the background because that is a task I need to do for stream. Because I can't just have a messy background. I gotta decorate it and make it cute and lovely and homely and make it make sense, you know? So back here is where I put a bunch of random things. So we've got some flowers, some more flowers. We've got an Eeyore, cute little Eeyore. And we've got one of these. I really like this. It's one of those like atom nucleus balls that it's a fidget toy, you know? And I want this to be on a bookshelf as well. And again, I'm going to put different things on 2 different bookshelves and hopefully going to have, you know, Enough space for all the things. Ooh, Eeyore can be my art mascot over there. We have a ship. This I actually stole from my brother. I just straight up stole this from my brother. That can also go up here. In the bookshelf that you apparently can't see anymore, my bad. There we go. We've got a pack of playing cards. I kind of want to use these for painting. I want to paint over the pack of cards and do like different characters, and then I can have a character pool, you know? That ship is so cool. Right? So I think I'm gonna put this in my cosplay and art bucket. We have yet another boat. This is from Venezia, when my dad went on a work trip for Italy. Emma says, hello, welcome. Also, yay, my food has arrived. Heck yeah. Enjoy your food. Bam. This is so shiny. I'm hearing... Let me just make sure that's a person and not the dogs in the background. Hold up. Alright, I'm back. It was, in fact, a human making sounds with the dishes in the sink. It was not a dog who had magically, like, climbed up, which is what I thought it was. Which is why I went to check, because dogs in the dishes, not a good idea. Everett says, wait, did we find out what you had from Nom Noms, Lily? You did! I had cherries. They're not the most elegant thing on stream, but they're just so good. Alright, we've got a lot of ships. If you can't tell, my siblings really, really like ships, apparently. Oh, we found my, makeup out. This is great. I was looking for my makeup. Alright. Cute little turtle. Cute little guy. Another ship. So many flippin' ships, guys. So many ships. Flowers. That's a lot of sounds. We have got a Mario figurine. Pretty cool. I'll put them on there, and I'm going to return this garden rose candle to where it came from. Actually, I lied. I'm putting it up on a different shelf. Alright. I think that's good for now. So many flowers. Ooh, yes. Okay. So then we have these little lights. Cozy says, randomly excited for February when I see my mom and Logan when they fly up to meet up. Oh, I'm so excited for you guys. This is so cool. Okay. Yay! So these are going to be the cutest little things. I swear, I love them. They're just like little glowy things, sparkly, so cute. If I can figure out how to get it out of the loop, it is. This is not very Lily friendly. But I think I have some batteries around here somewhere. I think I stockpiled some batteries. I just don't know where they went, guys. Where's the batteries? Are they in here? Maybe. I have AAAs. We need AA's. Dang it. I need to go get it. I need to go... I feel like I did have AA's somewhere, though. I feel like I have them just waiting to be found. Because he says, can't travel to Australia for a few years now. Not going to put a baby on a 14-plus hour flight. Not doing that to us or other passengers. Yeah, that's very kind and considerate of you guys. Okay. What am I doing? I don't know. There we go. Okay. So I got it untangled at least. It is a bunch of jewels. I like it. And I'm thinking it would go really well over here. Right? Just to add more sparkles to the back bottom. I think that's a great idea. Put it in here? No. I'm gonna grab the batteries. I'll be right back. Batteries. I found the batteries. I found the batteries. Let's go. Okay, so we just need to do this, and then this, and then flip it back in. Oh, yeah! Okay. We turn this off. We put those back. There was a late reply, but ooh, cherries. I might not like them myself, but very nice. Good idea, Justin. A regular flight can be hard on a young baby, but 14 plus hours? Oof, good to wait a couple years. Legend says what? She doesn't realize it. I have the batteries. Legend! It was you? I can't believe this. No! Alright. Alright, I'm gonna put the top back on this thing. I put the battery pack over here. There we go. Oh, it's so pretty! I love it! Oh, it's so pretty! You can't see that. That's disappointing. Hold up. Pretty alert, pretty alert, pretty alert. It's a lot more magical in person, I swear. It'll look much better on Friday during the Cozy Friday gaming. July 3rd. Come hang out. 5 p.m. Oh, it's so cute. I love it. It's so magical. It's so magical. Oh no, it fell out of the window. There we go. now we got 2 lighting setups. Let's go. Woo! Okay, okay. Got this. If that's gonna be a bookshelf, I want this wall to have this shelving. Me? Hello? There we go. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, chitty cam. Chitty cam. Hydrate so you don't dehydrate? Bet. Alright. I'm thinking, so the bed is gonna come up to about here, right? I want, ooh, that fits really nicely here, actually. That fits really nicely here. Especially if I get rid of that. Ooh, that's really nice. Ooh, idea. Idea. Where is my ideas board? This is why I need to organize my room, so I can have ideas and then write them down and keep track of them. Where's my ideas board? Hydrate so you don't dehydrate, okay. That Lily, you don't have a kitty. Wait, what? I'm so confused. I lost the context there. Oh, dirty clothes. Whoops. Where did it go? Where did it go? Random notebook. Yeah, you'll do. Okay. Might have misheard. I thought you said kitty cam. Oh, cheaty cam. Cheaty cam. I would love to have a cat, but unfortunately my mom and I are very allergic. Okay. I have an idea. Find the idea board. Okay. So we have, if we have a door layout, we have something there, the desk, and then we're gonna have something there. Okay, so far so good. Then we're gonna have the bed. And then, with the bed, we'll have just enough space to have that over there, and then the art table can come and go as it pleases, because I'm not always gonna have the art table up for space reasons. Okay, I like this. We can do this. Alright. So this goes out here, so we can have a bookshelf. Yeah. Alright, so with a bookshelf, it'll be nice and framed, and then we'll have a nice place for all of my decorations, and then we just need our chair, our other bookshelf, and my closets over here. This is a very gorgeous and accurate drawing. I'll bring the lights on so you can see. Even worse, great, that's fine. This is a very accurate drawing representation of my room. So this is the door. This is the thing where my PC is sitting on. This is my desk. This is you guys. This is the dresser that we're trying to get rid of. Well, I'm trying to get rid of. I'm trying to convince my dad to let it go because it's not very useful. Right now it's just a shelf. And it's a very heavy shelf. Anywho, so if we make that a little thinner, then I can fit the bed closer, and then the bed can go and we'll have a bookshelf at the bookshelf will be the headboard for the bed. And then a very good drawing of your room. Thank you so much for that. Totally, totally, totally no secondary meaning whatsoever. Accurate and genuine compliment. This is the most accurate representation of my room ever. So I feel like I'm that kid. You know that kid that's like, once I had a dream that and then I'm that kid right now. Thank you for coming to my TED talk. Anywho, we'll have bookshelves. It'll be the bed, headboard. Wonderful. We planned out the bedroom. Great. I'm gonna put the stuffies back on the chair. Oh, I have like little hanging things. This thing. And it's gonna go behind the bed, so it looks magical. Heck yeah. Might as well put this hanging thing. That's cute. You know what? Screw it. Put this crap in there too. Oh, I found the batteries! I found the batteries! Thanks for the batteries back, legend. Because this is teleports and helps move things. Ever since Justin, don't forget to teleport back home to be with legend above. Yeah. I found the batteries. Thanks, legend, for returning them. Alright, they're in there. Stream. Remember, I put it in the magical decorations bin. Alright, this is probably dirty. Ooh. Cute. Oh, dog ball. No, it's a stim toy now. Free bin, what for? Then we'll find out later. Dispensary tool. Camera gear goes in here. Camera gear goes over here. Ooh, okay. Camera gear goes over here. Keeping in mind that in the future, I'll have 2 bookshelves for all this crap. That's gonna be its own thing. Oh, you can't even see anything. My bad. Because it says anything would be a good sim toy if you're neurodivergent. Exactly. I like the portability of this board. I also have these things. I think I want to decorate that board and this one with the moss over here. So I'm going to put it on the art table for now. Can't hang those up until I have a good bed guesstimate. This is a bunch of random stuff. What is this? Oh, random stuff. Alright, that's for future Lily to figure out. Not figuring that out on stream. Who knows what's in there? This can go over here. Yeah, so we need to repopulate the cushion. Yes, lol. Yeah, kitchen's right there. Okay, perfect. Oh, I know where we can put the guitar. The guitar can go right here. There we go. Yeah. And then we just have a rogue tiny chair. I don't know why I have a rogue tiny chair. We're gonna put it next to the children's books so that Bub can come over. Random pillow. Over here. It's too visible. That's better. Nope, still visible. That's better. Still flipping visible. Okay, so we have this, we have this, set this in here, put my chair back, random thing, put stuff in it, I guess. Oh, we have the Leaning Tower of Pisa. It quite literally is leaning, and it's not because of me. It's built to lean. There we go. We got Nintendo Switch. I'd like to set up the Switch so that you guys can watch me play Switch games. Which means I'm gonna put it in the to work on bin. Okay. Ooh, and last but not least, a sword of destiny. I've got a sword of destiny. I'm wielding my fate. I don't know where to put it, so this spot looks like it'll take the bait. Perfect. And then I actually stream this angle, and I'm too short for this angle. There we go. That works. That kind of works. That's cute whether it's lit up or not. I like this. Yay! Guys, we did it. Go get the room. Cool. Aha. Now, even when the chair hates me, I can still see you guys. This is really uncomfortable. Screw this. Ever since I come back and who gave Lily a sword? I did. I gave myself a sword. Alright. Yay! Just ignore the dirty clothes over there. I'll fix them later after stream, during Cozy stream. Let me put this back. What is that? There we go. Yay! We did it! We did it! Yay! Lo hicimos! We did it! That's much better. That's much better. I like that. You can't see any of the additions I did up there, unfortunately, but I still like it. We did it. We did it. Yay! Okay. Whew. So we did 10 stream ideas. Ooh, let's do one for Legend. Let's do one for Legend. Legend, I'm gonna need you to take selfies for me. Can you take selfies for me? Please? Please and thank you. big is this gonna be? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So big. Hey, you got 33 subscribers and 34 videos. Heck yeah. Legend Sunset is dying. I know. Oh no. I will pass it on. Oh, thank you. No, that means she's gonna miss your stream too? No! This is so cute. Such a good episode. Ooh! Killing Kevin. Let's do that. Poor Leggins. Am I starting something? Oh no. Right. We'll do this one. We'll take this one. And we'll background remover, we'll edit, we'll adjust. First we'll bring the sharpness up as much as we can. Then we'll bring the saturation up, because we're bringing the brightness up just a tad. We're bringing the contrast down. Actually, we're pretty bright. Okay, I like it. I like it. Alright, we have this. So cute. So cute. Okay, got that. No, not Minecraft Kevin. Whatever did he do? You'll have to watch and find out. You'll have to watch and find out. Let's do this. Let's do a random Minecraft shot pink house. I've popped on real quick. Is it because you saw your face? Is it because you saw your face? Let's see. Minecraft traveling villager. Man, I don't remember that selfie. It's a screen cap that I took from one of your streams. Or your videos, at least. Let's see this. Let's do this as the background. We want you in focus. We need a whole camera. We need a whole selfie so that the quality is better. Alright, we're gonna make you all cute and kawaii as you kill Kevin. Not photo. Do kawaii. Graphics. We do something like this. Because I'm seeing very cutesy, cinnamon, looks like a cinnamon roll will kill Kevin. That's what I'm getting. That's the vibes I'm getting for this. Let's do blush. This one. Yes. Alright. Even if you can't get the distance right necessarily, like this one, I don't know that it'll work exactly. Yeah, it doesn't quite work. You can just do it manually. And there we go. I know! How could you kill Minecraft Kevin? Very easily. He's annoying. That's my guess for our answer. Let's do red? No. Yes. Maybe like a green Could we get a green outline? No, it's not as cute. It's not as cute. And then I'm gonna do really simple text, kind of like the one up here. We're gonna do it down here. We're gonna go, I don't like that font though. I think I'm gonna do, yeah, something more like this. He doesn't know what's coming for him. That's too much text. I think I want to bring Kevin down for a little more headspace. Let's do a little angel halo. Yeah. And then I'm just gonna have like a bloody dagger from your hand. I'm sure that's fine. Yeah, great! And then I actually want to see if I can play around with this. So we're going to duplicate that. We're going to delete everything but your hand here. And see if we can't just layer it on top so that it looks like you're holding it. It's really extra, but I really like this concept. Cozy says, love it! Okay. There we go. Let's do that. Delete all of this arm. That's fine. Make it smaller. And let's go pixel by pixel. Alright. And then there we go. So we're going to have this. Yes! Let's go, I did it! I did it! I made it look like you're gripping the sword so casually, let's go! And it's clearly cartoon, so it shouldn't trigger anything with the blood splatter. I'm gonna see if I can do a Minecraft sword. Diamond, since you're doing diamond. Let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah, I like the diamond sword better. Position. So let's do this, and then put this over here. Delete this. Aw, yeah. Aw, yeah. Yes, Diamond, I was about to type that. Heck yeah. And then let's just move Legend over just a smidge. is this? Oh, it's that. Okay, let's make this a little smaller, shall we? There we go. He's so small. Hold up. We definitely need to make it bigger. Ah. No. I like the small, even though it looks derpy. So let's just add some blood. This is a bit too realistic. I'm wondering if I can make it 8-bit. No, let's just do it. Let's just do it. It's a little stupid. It's a little stupid, but it's cute, I think. It's fun in a cute way. Yeah. Kevin. Love it. Hope Legend loves it too. Killing Minecraft Kevin. Oh! The quest to kill Minecraft Kevin. That'll be the title, and then this will be he doesn't know what's coming for him. That's too many words. Let's look up. There's no blood in Minecraft, so no reference there, but still adorable. Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's do Minecraft murder spree. Let's look it up. Rule detective, Bed Wars murder spree. Minecraft murder, Gmod murder, murder don't get caught, murder mystery, killing villagers, manhunt, I don't see anything. Quest to kill Minecraft Kevin. And then I'm confused. I'm just gonna exit out. These are sus. Oh, these aren't still playing. Dang it. Because this is gonna go lurk real quick as I bathroom and get drinks ready for my stream. Heck yeah, enjoy. I don't know. Killing Kevin. Let's see. Any suggestions for the text in the title or thumbnail? Maybe he thinks he's safe. I don't know. And then an arrow. bright red. There we go. There's a thumbnail. Alright. Coming up with those. Alright. Something I wanted to do before I ended stream, and we're coming up on the end. Coming up on 3 hours, you guys. Got 20 minutes before Cozy starts. I wanted to come back to last week's project. What are our first, next, and dopamine flowing steps? I want to create a content challenge for July. So, this is draft 1, content challenge for something. We're going to do 10 things your favorite content creators do without you realizing, as an idea of a first video for the other channel. I basically want to see the concept behind the content challenge is pretty simple. It's just if I really sit down and focus my attention on creating content consistently on YouTube and Twitch for Neurodivergent Lily and Millie McBug, and I really focus on the things that I'm saying are important to focus on to build a channel and a brand and community and whatnot, can I build these channels into something bigger or better or different? Can I possibly get an affiliate on Twitch in 31 days? I'm not going to expect to do that, but I'm going to see if I can stream on Twitch while streaming on YouTube and see how that works, question mark, maybe? So, instead of this is kind of like my idea for content. I'm going to think more about content. It was kind of like a thumbnail creation thing, killing 2 birds with 1 stone, showing you how I make thumbnails, kind of practicing the thumbnail art, practicing other people's thumbnails and trying it myself, and then also coming up with video ideas from those thumbnails. So this is kind of like, okay, I'm gonna put a short here, short here, short here. I'm gonna do a stream on Sunday. I'm gonna do some sort of video. And I'm just challenging myself to have an upload pattern of some sort of content in some way and make it look cool. I don't know. It was a concept. I don't know. But for the content challenge itself, I'm gonna put July to specify. July content challenge. Instead of this, what if I make like the bucket list? And I do like a genuine, every day is a different thing. And see how that goes. Legend says I'll have to rewatch this later. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. You're good. I just totally forgot to show you guys that. So, content challenge. If I do, like, a video, some shorts, a stream, you know, stuff like that. That's my draft. But I want to try a content challenge where it's literally each of these squares is 1 day. Proud of you. Thank you. You too. I have no idea if you can hear me because of your headset, so. We're gonna try. We're gonna see how this works. Okay, so, first of all, we're gonna see how I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We only need 7. And then we're just gonna make them longer. And we're gonna center them. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Does anybody else remember that meme? Alright. Oh yeah. It fits. But now they don't fit. okay. We do DS. We do DS. We center it. Okay. We're good. We're good. Okay. So, day 1, we're going to design Twitch channel. Right? Day 1, challenge. That's gonna be... what just happened? I pressed buttons. That's gonna be Wednesday. Wednesday is going to be my first Twitch live stream. Where I work on those tasks. And... okay. So, it's not actually my first Twitch live stream. So, let's make it... let's do something in all caps. I like the font. I just want caps to distinguish. And then, let's do July. Y'all saw that. I had it there and then it didn't work. Okay, July 1st. Wednesday. Design Twitch channel. Okay, fantastic. And then July 2nd is going to be a Thursday. And we're going to plan content for Twitch and YouTube. I'm going to do this. Let's see if we can make it bold. Oh, it is already bold. Okay, let's make this less bold. Yeah, that's better. Alright, I'm going to do this Friday. This is going to be my first live stream on Twitch. And this is going to be live stream, YouTube on Twitch. And it's going to be a Friday, so it's going to be gaming night. And that means we get a different color. I'm going to do green. Green? Green for live. Green for go. Yes. Alright. We just need a couple more of these. So, July 4th, Saturday. I'm going to take the day off. I think Sabbaths are very important. So, Sabbaths are just like a day off, a rest. And we're going to call this Sabbath/rest day. And we're going to do this. Alright. July 5th. This is going to be a Sunday. And this is going to be community night. YouTube and Twitch. Instead of an enter, we're just gonna, or instead of a space and a dash, we're just gonna do an enter. Alright. Alright. July 6th is going to be Monday. We're gonna do live stream YouTube and Twitch. Do green. Green. So we're gonna do, instead of live stream, we're just gonna say, because the green tells you live stream. That's basic graphic design. Don't overcomplicate things. Let's do, Gaming Friday. Gaming night. There we go, community night, and then, ask me anything, content creation stuff. Great. Then we get a break from streaming. And it's going to be July 7th on a Tuesday. We're going to be planning videos for MD Lily. Ember says, before stream ends, since it's close to the end of the month, happy Pride all. Hope this was a good one overall and just a good June in general. Thank you for that, Ember. I'm back at you. Much love. And thank you for hanging out. Alright, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make these unmovable. And then make this. Jay says, happy Pride! I'm gonna do this. And now we should be able to use the same pattern and just change the numbers. Oh, July 20th. That's a jump. Cozy says, ditto to what Ember said, whether you are out of the closet or in the closet, we love you all. Yep. Or if you are not in the closet or out of the closet at all and you are just an ally, still, happy Pride. Be sure to see how you can support your LGBTQI+ peers and family and friends. See where you can join in activities throughout the area. You know, celebrate it yourself. You know, have fun. Cozy says, Twitch peeps, I hope to see you soon. In August, I plan to dual stream with the OBS plugin. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Alright. It is that time, isn't it? Alright, I'm going to keep on working on this July content challenge. This is the last task of stream. I'm going to be continuing to work on it as I am chatting and modding in Cozy's stream, which, can we Cozy? Dang it. Command add Cozy. Check out the Cozy Beard on Twitch. www.twitch.tv/the-cozy-beard. We'll see if that worked. Probably didn't. I didn't. Oh well, that's okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you would like to join or begin the bio train, I would love to have that begin. It has been such a joy hanging out with you guys today. Thank you for hanging out and generally making my morning so much sweeter, brighter, just awesome in general. I will see you on Wednesday for a standard co-working productivity stream. And I will see you in Cozy's stream over on Twitch. Bye, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I'll do a redeem bye. Bye. Bye, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Bye. Bye. Alright, I think that's all of the active chatters. Oh, there's Legend. Bye. Mr. Conductor Bro, bye. Bye.